Well, doing something I have not done in probably 30 years. I'm going to the county fair. I'm looking for one of them big tractors to come down here and ride up to the top of the hill. There were so many goats in the county.
She's got a little show-ring deal to her. She holds that name way up high, and then the other lady's on past sweet tire. She jacks way up high. It gives her just that show-ring deal. She's got some deep legs about her. She's got some turn and shakes that lower rib. She's got this. Her rib, that's some turn. Every second, she's going to lay on her. And when she gets out in the police, just like any other cat that's been out here.
Well, they just put all kinds of stuff in them nowadays, I reckon. Old traps, from old traps to arrowheads to baseball cards and whatever. That's a dressmaking, I guess. Packed house today, it looks like. But it's good weather for it. I think I might take a trip on the old Ferris wheel. Well, here I am headed back home. I'm about disgusted with that fair. That's the first one I've been to in about 30 years, and I don't care if I never see another one for about 30 years. I went and looked at the exhibits, and that was all nice and good, but I thought I'd take a ride on the old Ferris wheel there. Used to, it'd cost you a couple of tickets for each ride. So I bought 4, thinking, well, I might find something else to sit on too, just for a change, and I could have filmed the place from the top of the Ferris wheel and whatnot. Got up there and stood in line for close to 20 minutes, only to get up the steps and have the fella tell me there has to be 2 in a seat on the Ferris wheel, and I had come up there by myself. I mean, I told him, I said, you saw me standing here all this time and waited till I got right up here to the gate before telling me this. What is it? Am I not big enough to ride the thing by myself? Do you want me to give you 2 tickets? No. You gotta have 2 people to ride on it. Stupidest damn thing I ever heard of. You couldn't get 2 of me in one of them little Ferris wheel seats. It's impossible. My legs would not go under the bar without me crossing my legs down. You couldn't do it. You couldn't get me and one other person, even if it wasn't a clone of me. You'd be hard pressed to get me and another person in one of them seats. Just can't be done. So I went to another ride over there, and I walked straight past all the crowd in the line and walked up to the fella, and I said, "How many people do you have to ride on this?" He said, "2." I said, "Well, ain't that a whooping?" So I went back to the Ferris wheel, and there's a little girl in front of me there with her mama, and her mama wasn't no big thing herself. Her mama couldn't have been 4 foot nothing. They got on the Ferris wheel just before I did, and when I stood there for another 10 minutes waiting for them to get off. When they did, I handed the mama them tickets. I said, "Here, take these," because apparently I'm not big enough to ride one of these rides by myself. She laughed. She said, "Well, thank you so much, because them tickets are $2.50 a piece." I was like, "Good fire." I'm glad I didn't buy one of them armbands like I did when I was in my 20s. Back when it didn't matter how many people there was to ride on a ride. But I had to get out of there anyhow. The smell of that fair food was just about to make me sick. I don't know how people eat that stuff. I just can't do it. And I can still taste it, and I never even ate any of it, but I can still taste it on my lips. That's how heady the aroma there was of that stuff. But I'm just about back home, so I guess I'll quit my ranting here. Sorry to disappoint everybody. Wouldn't have done no good anyway. I was gonna show Salem from high up on that hill on top of that Ferris wheel, but get this, the Ferris wheel was facing the wrong way. There's a deer, look at there. That's what, and people wonder why I drive down these roads slow as I do at night or in the evenings. Well, just about any time for that matter. So you go down these roads around here, because I'm less than a half mile from the house now, and I see people fly up and down these roads. I was like, man. Between the Amish buggies and the tractors and the deer, you just about got to be suicidal to fly up and down these roads. You pop up over a hill and there'll be one of them great big tractors that takes up both lanes, or an Amish buggy, or like say one of them deer like we just saw there, and you've lost your car. And lucky, one of them big tractors, you probably done lost your life. Well, this is Gary, signing off.